This is professional radio, gentlemen.
And it's front-wheel drive.
Scotty, have you got anyone you want to thank?
Just myself.
And now we do the after hours. Dun, dun, dun.
Gentlemen, what would you go for?
Dacia Sandero.
Okay, and because it's not a supercar.
But it is.
It's not.
Automotive perfection comes in the form of two letters, A and U.
Long live my LTD.
Welcome to Car Talk. It's Tuesday night here at 90.9 Northwest FM. It is me, Matty J, in the studio with the one and only.
Hi. Hi.
It's Adrian.
I'm here.
Back. How are you, Adrian?
I'm alive.
You're alive. It's good to see. Good
Yeah.
to see you alive. Good to see you alive, Adrian.
Your video almost killed me,
I
but that's
know.
a different story.
Sorry about that, Adrian. We're here with Adrian DeGiorgio. He is live with us in the studio. We're also got featuring online Mr. Edward Bunting, Mr. David Prince, Mr. Rob Zadai, Mr. Scotty Doe Johnson, and Mr. Chad DeBell. How are you, gentlemen?
Really
Very
good.
well. Hello all.
Thank you.
Good.
It's the enthusiasm, boys.
Yay. Sorry.
It's the end of the day.
I think, well, you're on with a couple of teachers here who are just kind of over it this term. I mean, Scotty gets to play that. He works at like a special kind of, how would you say your school is? Like a private school? So you get to.
You get 2 weeks holiday. I get 2.5 weeks holiday.
Yeah. So he's ready for he's ready for the break. But guys, get excited. It's good to see you all. Trying to just pump you guys up. Let's crack on with some car updates. Edward Bunting, let's start with you. What's happening in your car? Did you sell the Volvo yesterday?
Yes, on paper, I've taken a deposit on the Volvo, which is nice, subject to an RACV inspection. Hopefully it passes that. It seems like a very good car. So, we'll cross that bridge on Thursday when that gets looked at. The girl who's buying it has a Corolla that I might purchase off her, but that hasn't been discussed fully yet. So that's that. What else have I done? I went out at lunchtime today to the Ford parts place to swap that hard lid lock for the ute. Matt and I buggered around with this lock, and the keys just wouldn't go in the lock in the end. And I think this is faulty. So they're swapping that back for me and sending me another one. So that'll mean that I can put a hard lid on the lock, which means I can lock the hard lid, which means it can go back on the car rather than leaning on the garage wall.
Perfect.
The big girl, we took a little outing, and the big girl, was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It feels like a long time ago yesterday. So I took the big girl up to Macedon for a bit of a wintry scoot up there. That was fun. We came back via some of the smaller country towns.
Mm-hmm. That was a lovely drive on the way back, actually.
Nicer than the Calder Highway.
Much nicer than the Calder Highway.
Yeah, must remember that. Always take the back roads. And we saw a few interesting cars just driving down the back roads. What were they, Matt? I kept yelling out, "Oh, look, there's a blah and there's a blah."
We also saw a guy in a VF Ute just chuck hoops in the middle of an intersection.
Yeah, he was doing
Hell yeah.
black lines around the intersection.
Literally right near where you live, Scotty. This guy just in the middle of like the set of lights there, like we were driving, and it's like, what? And he says, going, just wah, wah.
That's the northern suburbs for you.
You know what they say? If it spins forth, bring it to the north.
So we did that. That was fun. What else have I done? Drove the Moke on the weekend. That was running well, except on the way home, the right-hand indicator stopped working, which I think they've done before. And I was just like, British cars, That's what they do.
Yep.
I don't know. Nothing else really. I haven't bought anything. Haven't sold anything, I don't think. No.
It's winter. It's all about hibernation.
I'm just hibernating and being depressed.
No.
We don't want you depressed, Edward. That took a dark turn.
So boring. Like, so dark and boring.
I thought we had a good day yesterday. The sun was out.
Yesterday was good. No, I'm talking about now. I'm like, now's all right. But like after this podcast, it's boring. It's dark.
That's where you get to curl up on the couch, check out a good movie.
There's nothing good on TV. I've got all the streamings. There's nothing worth watching.
I was thinking we'll go to sleep. But... See, that's why I'm so hyper right now. Is I got to have a good sleep in the car.
Yeah, you slept in the car until I got here.
No.
It was I'm grouse. Like, woo! Let's do this.
Oh, hang on, I got another big car update. Matt and I put my new black and white Ford number plates onto the ute.
We did.
What does it say? Ford?
Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, in the middle. So it's the original number, but original plate, numbers and letters. But in the middle it says Ford with the little blue oval, and then down the bottom it has the word Ford, and the Vic is down the left-hand side.
Oh,
So
nice.
anyway, but then there was a dilemma because you got to put the LPG tags onto the plates.
Ah, yes.
And normally they're in the middle. And I thought, well, hang on, if I go in the middle, I've got to go under the Ford, and then it all looks a bit busy. So I said to Matt, I don't know about that. Not happy with that. So there's a nice gap down the bottom left under the Vic because the Vic is quite, short. Doesn't say Victoria. So we relocated the tags down to there and it's sort of out of the way. And then you get the full effect of the nice Ford plate. So, I don't know if anyone in the world of history has spent so much time deliberating on where to put a stupid LPG tag. Certainly did.
How do they attach those?
You got to pop rivet them through. Well, a lot of them, good question, David. A lot of them, people just put a sticker on,
Yeah.
an LPG sticker and put on. But the whole idea of those tags is that in a fire, when the car's, up in flames, the stickers are long since melted off. The emergency services know that there's an LPG tank that they need to take heed of if they're doing something fire-wise or in an accident. Like if you're cutting someone with the jaws of death, you don't want to hit that tank.
Mm.
I think they're called Jaws of
Oh,
Life.
right. Yeah, the jaws of life.
Jaws of death.
The tank. Here's the jaws. Yeah.
I think they're a totally different thing.
We were cutting him open and boom.
In a Falcon, I thought it was more of like, because with the LPG tank is, it's when you decide to go sideways into a tree,
That'll happen.
because like you always slide Falcons. That's what they're made for.
Yeah.
You just
See, Adrian, he's a Ford guy now. He's a Ford you guy like you were a few years ago. You're a Ford you guy.
I owned a Ford, and it was the worst car I've ever owned.
Now that's saying something. Adrian's owned quite a few bangers.
Also, as good as the BMW.
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
correct.
Yeah, I'd have to say the most reliable car I've ever owned is the Disco. And that's saying something.
I'm still yet to believe that is the case. Like that has to be some sort of.
I've got no words to that.
That's an aberration.
But on that topic, right? So we put the tags on. So yeah, the tags are designed to be metal, and they pop rivet on. So even if and it is an LPG red sticker that goes on the metal tag. So even if that melts off, the fact that that tag is there shows the services. That's an LPG car. And you'll see some utes and sedans that have two red LPG tags on their number plate. And I thought, they've got the tank re-stamped. They put another one. No. That signifies it's actually got twin tanks. Some of them are twin tanks like my ute, but they're joined. They're not totally separate tanks. Whereas some of the older Fords and Holdens and things have two separate tanks. That's when you see the twin LPG labels on the plate.
There you go.
Thankfully, mine isn't a twin tank. I wouldn't have known where on earth to put the second tag.
Usually, as in the tag or the tanks?
The tag on the number plate. I'm not concerned about the tanks. I'm concerned about the visuals of my number plate.
So that's a what do they call them? Reformatted plate or
restyled.
Yeah, restyled. Correct.
Oh,
How
so
much
you didn't
how
even
much
think
did
of
that run
new.
to?
You didn't think of a new
I
boiler.
paid because these are full-size plates and that fits that car properly. I didn't bother
Yes,
with or anything. It was $260 to get black and white Ford plates. Whereas if I got black and white just slim lines, they're $240 now, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
So it was $20 more to get the Ford ones. I'm like, well, we'll be having that.
Right at your hand.
I thought that was really quite reasonable. Anyway, so that was that. Have I mentioned the story about getting the gas tank re-stamped in the sedan?
No.
Oh, that's quite a story. So I looked around Melbourne and found every 10 years you have to get a gas tanks re-stamped for compliance on gas bottles used for your barbecue on gas cars. So no one ever does, no one ever bothers, and of course it doesn't pass roadworthy unless the tank has been recertified as meeting, the pressurized conditions, whatever the seals. So he came to my house to do the sedan. It involves pulling the tank out of the car, sort of depressurizing it, testing it up, and then they put a special metal tag on it that shows any roadworthy garage or anyone looking at the tank that, yep, it's been recertified, good to go. So he did that on the sedan, which was easier, but because the ute has twin tanks in it, or they're where they are, it really has to go on a hoist. And so he's got a mate that runs a workshop out in the eastern suburbs. So I went there. And he said, look, my mate pulls the tank out, then I go to his workshop and I do the testing, and then he puts it back in. I'm like, fine, but it's all included in the cost. No drama. Drop it off in the morning. Guy rings me, he says, yep, it's good to go. So I go pick it up later that day. as I left his workshop, he had the ute parked outside the roller door. Um, as I left, I'm just literally driving down the very long concrete driveway. His workshop was right down the back. I got maybe 50 meters and I heard like, yeah, just went over just the little joint in the concrete. And I heard this sort of grrr from the back left. And I went, oh, what's that vibration? And I just slowly came to a stop. The back left wheel was off the car,
Oh,
about to fall off sideways. My ute was about to hit the ground. Thank God I stopped when I did. There's no wheel nuts on the car.
oh,
I stood there
Oh.
looking, and I'm like, where are my wheel nuts? And I rang him and said, yeah, can you bring down your trolley jack and,
Some wheel nuts.
come up like, what the F? And so he came down very apologetic, whatever, and brought me a handful of nuts. And he said, oh, these are the same. And I said, I don't want the same. I want my ones that were on there. I'd polish them up. So he said, I found four of them down the driveway. They obviously just
oh.
literally peeled off down the drive. Not good. Anyway,
No.
jacked the car up, reattached the wheel with the nuts, and I was on my merry way. But I was like, this has not been a good experience. Then I went to the servo because, of course, they have to test the gas tanks when they're quite empty. So you drain it right down to 20 k's to empty, 50 k's to empty, whatever. So I went straight to the servo to fill it up with gas, and normally you fill up any car, including a gas car, and the thing clicks off and off you go. This thing just didn't seem to click off, and I thought, oh well, it was really empty, so maybe I've just never had it down that low before, which I hadn't. So glug 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 glug. Anyway, I got back in the car, and the needle's like way above, or above the full mark, and I thought, wow, that is full. And then I start the car, and of course, warning comes on. Bing, engine check warning. Not the engine check light, but another engine written warning thing. And I'm like, well, it didn't tell me what about it to check. So I was like, but I did think maybe it's overfull and it's not happy. So I drove it for about 100 k's or 50 k's or something and used a bit of gas, and then it went away and hasn't come back since. So I've got a feeling it was maybe overfull, and I have filled it up since, and it did click off probably a bit soon, if anything, but no warning. So I'm like, what?
Maybe the valve wasn't like adjusted or something.
Maybe something happened to the valve. I don't know. So I'll just keep an eye on that. But other than
It could have
that,
just been the bad Bowser as well.
yeah, maybe it might not be anything to do with my car. It might be the Bowser. So other than that, it's running fine. Still got to find some tires for it. A few other little bits and bobs. But no,
It actually wasn't a Commodore. It was him doing hoops in the middle of the section. That's why he needs.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No,
No,
very
that's
good.
nothing else.
So that's you, David Prince. Updates with you.
Oh, I've driven quite a few of the fleet in the last few days. Just dropped the Integra off just for a good check over before the event coming up on the 21st.
Mhm.
New oil and filter and all that sort of good stuff. Needs a couple of bushes, he said, are getting a little bit, just age related, seeing that car's nearly 40 years old. I couldn't pick it up over the weekend on Friday. He said it was ready for Friday, but I said, look, if you hang on to it, and it was inside, so that was fine. And yesterday I actually took out the SI Accord, swapped the Grand Prix over with the SI Accord. Did find actually in all that rain last Thursday, I mean, pretty much anything would have leaked, but I did find water in the spare wheel well of the Grand Prix Civic, which wasn't ideal, so I've dried all that out. But thought, I'll swap that back into the factory just in case. Got the SI out, got 2 k's down the road, and it stopped. Literally on the corner of North Road and Prince's Highway, so near Monash University.
Quiet intersection.
Lovely, quiet little intersection. Yes, it was quite time. I was in the middle to left lane sort of thing. There's quite a long bus lane to the left, so I was about half a dozen cars back, and I just, as I pulled up, it just went all lumpy, and I tried to put it into neutral and save it, but it just died and would not restart. So good on the fuel injection system in that car.
Did you have to push it off the side of the road, or?
Well, I sat there just with my hazard lights on for a little while, thought, yeah, this is good, and tried to start again, then I was just think I was flooding it anyway. So, but yeah, a guy in a Triton, bless him, went around me and pulled up in front and jumped out and said, do you want to push? I said, sure, thanks. So just was able to pop it over into the lane. Interestingly, I reckon RACV, that car is covered by Total Care. Um, all those cars are covered by Total Care, which proves to be very worthwhile occasionally, as Edward well knows.
Oh,
Uh, and so I rang them and they said, look, they've got the recorded message. Your wait will be 25 minutes for us to answer the call. And I thought, no, that's not ideal. But you can leave your number and they'll call you back when you don't lose your place in the line. So
Thank you.
I thought, well, that'll save the phone. So the battery. So I just I did that. Yep, no problem. We'll call you back. I waited 30 minutes, nothing. Waited 40 minutes. Thought, yeah, no, this is not ideal. So I rang them back and got the recorded message again. Thought, well, I'll just wait. By then, they told me it was a 12-minute wait, and then I was answered in about 5 minutes. So, car talk top tip: don't leave, don't necessarily
Stay in the line.
stay on the line. So, but they were fantastic. They said, "Where are you?" Yep, we've got you pinpointed. I don't think that was by phone. I think it was. I mean, they're just looking at the map, and I explained very carefully where I was. I said, look, I think I need a truck. I don't think it's worth sending out a guy to try and get it started. They
Yeah.
said, no, you're in a high risk area. We would send a truck anyway to move it to a place where we could work on it. But he said, if you think that's what it is, if it's fuel related, then we'll and not out of petrol. I knew it wasn't out of petrol. It had only done 300 k's since I filled the tank. So so yeah, they just towed me to the mechanic. I sent a photo to the mechanic of them nationwide, dropping off a little surprise for Tuesday morning.
Have you heard from him about what it might be yet, or not?
No. But it was the same mechanic who had the Integra. So I bribed my beautiful wife this morning with a coffee if she dropped me there on her way to work. I bought her a coffee at the coffee shop, had a coffee myself while I waited for them to open, and yeah, picked up the Integra and drove myself home, gave him the keys to the Accord, said, please fix it.
Please fix
it. I don't like cars that stop when I'm wanting to go somewhere. And the worst thing is that I was actually thinking, no, I've just got to drive this thing. And I was heading down to jump on the freeway to actually just give it a good run, give it a good cycle, get it right up properly and all that. But it didn't want to do that yesterday.
It could always be far worse, like in all those breakdowns I had, I thought, God, I was lucky where
Yep.
I was unlucky, but I was also, it could be so much worse if I was in Punt Road halfway up a hill when it died, or blocking a major arterial. You feel guilty. Whereas
I don't know, Matt, like Springvale Road and
but in every case, with that,
I mean, that was
like I was able to, all out of the way.
That was fortuitous in that we were
Total
able
reliability.
Yeah, Toyota reliability, correct.
off the road but a similar thing, car that's not been driven for a long time and been recommissioned and drove fine, and then it'll just need a few bugs ironed out of it.
Well,
So
my Merc had sat for 9 years and broke down 3 times on me. This is yours had sat for 20 years, wasn't it?
yep. So thanks for that.
How many 10 years?
Down.
But it is a Honda, so there is an adjustment there.
There's an allowance.
There's an allowance. The last time I drove it, it did a similar thing, but I was able to save it from stalling completely. It sort of caught again, and I drove it back and parked it. And then this is the next time I'd driven it after that. So I was wise enough to not have to be anywhere. I had plenty of time up my sleeve, so I just thought, well, today's the day. If I'm going to do it, go for a bit of a drive. I'll go for a bit of a drive. And drove beautifully up until that point. It started first turn of the key, drove sweet as a nut.
It sounds like a fuel, not ignition.
No, that's right. Look, I don't know if it's something to do with fuel injection. It's got a new fuel pump. The tank had been drained, and there was no evidence of rust in the tank or anything. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's someone cleverer than me can sort that out. But I did spend a bit of time in the N1 over the weekend. Gee, that's a ripper car. I'm so glad I bought.
Now that's a reliable car.
A reliable, with heated seats, no less. And at 10:30 last night after a committee meeting, and it was 9 degrees or 7 degrees. They were very nice. Thank you very much.
Civic Type R, eat your heart out. You don't have heated seats.
Does the new Super One have heated seats?
Good question. I'll get back to you with that. I've got the brochures right here.
I think I saw a picture that it did.
I think it would probably because the RS has got them. So the N1 itself has one, so I'm sure the Super
One would think.
one would.
One would think. Rob, updates with you.
Oh, so I dropped Harley's car off at the panel beaters last week, and I got a nice little Kia Stonic.
Oh,
Yes.
Crashing that around a bit. I find that the transmission feels a bit funny. It must be a DSG or something. It just sort of really jolty, slippy. It's sort
Yeah,
of,
sounds like it is, G.
yeah, yeah, sort of, yeah, and stop start is sort of a bit sort of clunky.
bit how you going?
Yeah, a bit how you going, but it gets along all right. The motor's pretty good. So yeah, so dropped his car off. My van still hasn't been approved yet for repairs, and Harley's was put in about 2 weeks after mine, and mine's still not approved.
Imagine if they write the thing up. They're like, it's a slab of the it's structural. See you later. Would you be happy or would you be pissed at this point,
I'll
Rob?
be so sad. So disappointed. Yeah, but anyway, so I've been driving the Kia around a little bit. Harley doesn't really want to drive it. He drove his C63 to work today. Yeah, I've been driving that around. It's nice little. It's easy to park. You pull in a parking spot, and there's still half a bay left in the parking spot. So it's fantastic.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is a good feeling. It's good to pull in and out of the local shopping centre car parks. So dropped the car off. Been driving that around. I installed a actually diesel heater into the Transit. I went away for the weekend up Ballarat way and was sleeping over at night, so it was going to get a bit cold. So yeah, installed a heater. Everything was working okay, and anyway, the following day I went to start my car and it wouldn't start.
Oh,
what?
Battery went flat.
Oh no!
Yeah,
but the heater was on diesel. What energy?
There's still a fan that runs off it. So and a little pump that pumps the diesel.
This whole transit thing's just
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
maybe you just need to go to someone you know that has dual battery system. Maybe.
Absolutely.
I will get a dual battery system, and you'll have to come and help me install one.
Done.
Done.
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon a red arc one or something like that, or whatever they call it?
Yeah, red arc dual battery system. BCD standard BCDC charger, which is a 1225, so 25 amps going in. You can get a cheap battery, 100 amp hour lithium, like that's what I've got in the Disco, and put a solar panel on it too. Like, trust me, it's well worth it. So before I put a solar panel on mine, the battery would probably last me a week, and that's driving it to and from work every day. And then it would just die. And then as soon as I put the solar panel on, like I haven't driven the car in about 3 months, and it's still perfectly charged.
Kicks over, yeah.
Okay.
So
dual battery system. So I got the heater running, had the Esky set up, and I had a separate battery, like a port one that that you get from Kings, just one of those cheapies, to run the fridge. And the fridge ran for 2 days perfectly fine. Even ran a little 12-volt electric blanket off that battery.
I wonder this thing's gone flat. Yeah, who has an electric blanket?
Two separate batteries.
Yeah, he's talking the little. It's like a little.
Use a sleeping bag, Rob. Just take a nice sleeping bag.
Yeah, the dog took that off me. Yeah,
it's amazing what you can run off the batteries these days.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. Cool. So yeah, I'll still keep on working on the car, but yeah, just get the beds in and make it sort of usable.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens. But
yeah, nice.
That's that. Didn't really get to start too many of my other cars, and then I've still got to fix the headlight on the the old 300 SE. One of the headlights don't work on it, so I don't know what's going on there. So I've got to suss that out and maybe take it down to an auto electrician or something. Get it sussed out. Yeah, the BMW, I haven't started that for a couple of weeks. The 318. Yeah, that's it. Pretty quiet.
Very good. Scotty Doe, updates with you.
Nothing thrilling. I haven't really touched any cars or started them up or started up. I did go around to my parents to help out over the long weekend, and I started the Skyline up, and it still runs perfect. I haven't washed any of them.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just because it keeps on raining, and I mean, yesterday would have been a good day to wash them, but I was a bit preoccupied with some other things that I was doing on that day. Yeah, I'm just at a bit of a crossroads on what to do next. Do I just bring the Skyline over and just park it on the street, or leave it where it is, or do some swaps maybe and just leave the Blade at parents and then bring the Skyline over for a bit
Mm.
and drive it that way, or yeah, it's I don't know, a bit of anxiety
Mm.
because I haven't really driven a manual for quite some time and just anxious about messing it up or messing a gear and just stupid little stuff just playing through my mind at the moment. Just silly things
It's like
that
riding a bike,
would be
Scotty.
fine, but it's because it's just been so long since I've driven one. And I take it out here and there not that long ago and driven it fine. I drove it to what, last year, to
Sakura
which
picnic.
one was it? Sakura Picnic, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Took it to that one, no dramas there. But yeah, just
You go this
little.
year?
Pardon?
Yeah.
You went this year to Sakura as well, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to go, then it was raining,
The
and
weather was horrible.
we were just like,
The weather was pretty bad.
could go walk through a park drenched, or do we go to buildings where we can actually walk through instead?
Mm.
So we went to Motor X instead.
Fair point. I don't think anyone would complain about that.
Yeah, no.
No.
But also going back to what you were saying about the whole manual thing, as you were saying, like you got to teach yourself how to do it. All I could think of was the hokey pokey. You put your left foot in, you put your right foot in, you take your left foot off and skate it all about.
I
love
mean,
that.
it is
It was a
like
good game.
it is like riding a bike. You remember you can jump back on and off you go again. And I used to daily 34 GDR, Evo 8, 32 GDRs. But yeah, I don't know. Just something.
Feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, just something keeps niggling in the back of my brain. Like,
Well,
can I
it's
do it? Am I going to stuff it up? Am I going to look like an idiot and keep
What are you,
stalling it?
what are you talking about? Just driving a manual?
no. I think so. I think you're thinking too much into it. I think if you swap the cars over, like let's say I'll drive the 31 2 days this week on a Monday, Tuesday, and on my way home I'll just swap cars. It'll you'll get used to
A
it.
manual? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can drive a manual?
Yeah, I can, but it's, I don't know, just this weird anxiety thing playing with my head at the moment.
And give you a good slapping tonight. That's ridiculous.
I feel like that with the 3 on a tree.
All right.
Oh,
First,
don't get me started
second,
on that.
Third, or is it first? Always get it mixed up. The 3 on a tree.
Yeah.
Geez, that's been a long time since I've driven one of those.
My Renault's Rob a 4 on the tree.
Oh, 4 on a tree.
4 on the tree.
Like first, second?
The same first is to in the old 3 on the tree, first was towards you and down.
Okay.
Down. Second was up and third was down, I think.
Yep.
Whereas in my Renault, first is towards you and up, and then second down, then third up, then fourth down. A reverse is like push away and down. It actually works remarkably well. I'll get you to drive the Renault one day and try it. It's quite a tight column shift. It's not like Holden. It's very different.
Okay.
It's fun.
And I think it's things that I haven't done for a long time. So the parking is where we're at is very steep. It's on a hill.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, that means I'd park in there and I'd have to do the handbrake whole reversing. I'm like, geez, I haven't done that for ages. What if I stuff that up? And then I'll hit the thing in the front and I'll scrape the whole front lip that I've got on it. And I start thinking all those kinds of things start running through my brain.
Well, Scotty, I think you should start with a couple of days. Just drive it for a couple of days and then swap it back, and then you'll get used to it real quick. You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, a couple of hours even on a Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And just appreciate that it's a Nissan, not a Toyota. Because if it was an old Toyota, the handbrake wouldn't work.
This is also very true.
On a nice gravel road or a paddock.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I don't think I ever told you that I pretty much learnt to drive manual in the 34 GDR.
Yeah, no, I think you mentioned you're like you had to because that was the only car.
What a car to
Was
learn
it?
in.
I know, right? That's
I
wild.
It's just like
I
swapping it
I
out.
learnt to drive that in just a night.
Yeah.
It
See,
took
every time I
me.
hear every time I hear people say that they've learnt to drive in a manual, it's like some just nugget. Like, you're
Laser.
talking about something in the 80s, 70s, just some pile that their parents owned. And then there's Scotty, just like, yes, I did learn to drive manual, yes, and it was a GTR.
Yeah, it's a 34 GDR, no less.
34 GTR. Like, all right, fair enough.
I drove a couple other little kind of cars before that, but they weren't mine. But that was like the main one, and the first time going out, mum was there sitting next to me, passenger, and then I was like stalling, and I was just losing my temper as I do because I've got no control over my temper. I'm terrible. And then she goes, "Look, just try going out on your own." And
She didn't want to be part of it.
at the end, she's like, "Just have a go." She's like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, by that point,
And I'm like,
she's had a
I'm like,
she's had a
fair,
sore neck by that point. She's like,
fair. It was pretty much the next day in the morning. I had to take it up to Broady Vic Roads
Oh, no.
to
Wow.
get the full registration and stuff done on it. So, but luckily that was probably the most easiest manual I'd ever driven in my life.
yeah,
It was so simple. You didn't need much revs in it. Mind you, like the mentality that I had was the more revs I put in, it ain't gonna stall.
this is true.
I feel like a peasant compared to you. Here you are learning in a 34 GTR. I learned in an NX, man.
34 GDRs were cheap back then. All
Still
right,
was a
we're
34
going back.
GDR.
We're going back here. You know, I'm a lot older than you.
Oh, you're not that much older.
Oh, I don't know. I'm nearly 40.
Yeah, I'm touching I'm in the 30s now. But
See.
Oh, there's a law against that.
Yes.
I'm not saying what I'm touching. It is Matty and me here.
So yeah, it was interesting and trying the different manuals and things. I'd say that the hardest one to take off and drive smooth was probably the Evo.
Mhm.
It was always a bit jerky.
Yep.
Trying to
I've heard
take
that about
off.
those.
But
Hey, what's the hardest manual everyone's ever driven?
That is a good question.
Ponder that for a moment, David.
I know. Not least enjoyable, I've got to say, but
the
hands
hardest.
down, the hardest is a Ferrari Berlinetta Boxer 512.
Jeez, just putting us all to shame.
Mount.
It's a range.
What was hard about it? The
On
clutch
25-year-old Michelin MXVs,
Mhm.
MX, yeah, I think they're MXVs.
Yeah.
Absolutely engage every bone in your body, like every sense in your body, and the clutch is like a truck. This thing, this huge, that beautiful
Gated.
the gated shift. You know which gear you're in. That's one good thing about it. You never doubt as to what gear you're in because it can only go in one place. But yeah. No, some cars are a lot easier to drive than others, obviously. The N1's not the smoothest off the line of manuals I drive. The Civic Grand Prix is probably the easiest manual I've got to drive. Absolutely, anybody could drive that. So light to drive and stuff. But yeah, definitely the Ferrari. The funny thing is, I think I've said before on the podcast, it actually reminds me of driving the Scamp. Seems incongruous, but it's the same thing. The Scamp vibrates and every sense is engaged. The main difference is that in the Ferrari, or in the Scamp, you're busy trying to look out the back window to see whose way you've got to get out of, and in the Ferrari, you've got to look a kilometre down the road to see.
Who am I catching?
Yeah. But it's a very cool thing to drive.
Anyone? Oh, sorry.
Hardest one to drive I've ever driven.
The car that I learnt in was a Series 1 Land Rover, and they don't, like we've said before, I think they don't have synchro on first or second. And so you've got a double clutch
I was
from
going to
first.
ask about that, what that's like, if anyone's done that.
That adds a whole new layer of stress in between the gears to make sure you're double clutching right.
Mm.
That's not easy to get right.
It's funny, the Scamps don't have any synchro on any gear. They've got dog clutch sort of.
But you sort of can feel it a little bit in the
Feel
scan.
your way through, yeah, and it snicks through as easy as anything, really.
Once you know
the
that.
whole double clutching thing.
So what I'm hearing is you weren't granny shifting, you were double clutching as
like-
you should.
As you should.
I was.
They don't get the reference.
You don't get the ref.
No.
We go.
Oh my god.
I think the hardest
Yours would be
manual
sorry.
no, you're right. I think the hardest manual I drove was my brother had a BA XR6 turbo back, this is probably close to 10 years ago now. And the previous owner put some crazy stage 45 clutch in it that was just not needed for its power it made. It made 330 kilowatts at the wheels. And like you can run that on a pretty much a standard clutch. And he put in this, it was horrific. You could not drive that car smooth no matter what you did. Every time you put your foot on the clutch, it was like, it was like leg day at the gym. Then you couldn't, because it was just under so much pressure. When you start pulling it out, the car would buck and carry on because it just was just not a pleasant experience. I remember we drove it back to back with my Typhoon, and my brother's like, "God, your car's way better to drive than mine." I'm like, yeah. He's like, I hate this damn clutch in this car. It's like I can't drive it smooth. Nobody could drive that car smooth. It was not a nice car to drive. But that wasn't the car's fault. That was the person that put that stupid 1,000 horsepower rated clutch in it for absolutely no reason at all.
Hey, it's 1,000 horsepower in the wet.
In the wet, you're correct. This is true. It is a Falcon after all. But
remember that Hyundai Getz I had that had no clutch and I couldn't even get the Westgate?
Oh no!
To drive. Fun time.
Yeah.
My uncle had a SLR 5000. He said that was a bit of a pain.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a light car to drive, I wouldn't think.
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of times my mum had to drive it and stuff, and she said that was one of the hardest ones she had to drive.
Oh.
Yeah, WRX was like that too. I had to always nurse the clutch, or else you'd be burning it out.
All right.
WRX.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Subarus are quite hard on clutches. I found that out. They don't last a super long time when you put a clutch in them. They're very, grabby. I can first want to say that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's a Subaru thing. Like it's my sister. I mean, to be fair, it's my sister, but she went through 2 clutches on her Forester. So
my brother-in-law's WRX is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 02, so bugger.
Okay, bugger, yeah.
But I have fun in that thing.
They're a fun car.
The Subies are all-wheel drive. There's more
going on.
Force on it off the line.
Yeah.
Was 4-wheel.
I think Alan was saying that his lasted ages, didn't it?
Yeah, his one did 300,000 Ks apparently, and
Yeah.
they took it out. It said Subaru, like they thought it was the original clutch when he did it, but yeah, I think it's had another clutch in it since from his brother-in-law, so giving it a bit of a hiding.
I'll do it.
What about you, Chad? What's the hardest manual you've driven before we get to your car update?
Oh, funny enough, mine's also a Falcon. My mate's got this 450 kilowatt FG, and yeah, it's got some hectic clutch in it, like a twin plate, something, whatever the hell. And yeah, just trying to get that going, just drive it in traffic. That was such a headache. Then the other one, my friend Kieran used to have a Datsun 720 Ute, and that had the 4-speed on the tree, and that really, it just really messed with me. It was the first tree car I'd driven, and just couldn't figure it out, man. I was just constantly going back into trying to get back into first or going into fourth. I just couldn't figure out the pattern in my head. Yeah, so it's probably that.
I remember the first Beetle I drove was a lot of fun. Is the 1, 2, and the 3, 4 plane is sort of on an angle. So yeah, I went from 4th gear to 1st gear going up Gels Road Hill in one
Ooh, wouldn't have been happy with that one.
No.
No. First one I'd ever.
Well, I just want to say thank you for listening and kind of understanding. I appreciate it.
You don't get any sympathy from me.
No,
Get out and drive it,
don't
Scotty.
need any from you, Ed. That's fine.
Just gotta get back on the horse, man.
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
good.
get it.
Sure.
Just get another set of
Yeah.
tires there for you.
Yeah.
Just
Just get
wanted
it.
to share where my mind is at, so I
That's fair,
appreciate
that's fair.
listening.
Thank you for
I've-
sharing. Now we're putting that to bed.
Wait a minute, I just realized if you're on a hill, yeah, you need skid tires, especially if it's in the wet when you gotta go take off next time.
Mhm.
Just face it upwards. And then
I
you can
wouldn't
see
even
where
need
the
that
clutch is
because
gonna grab.
it's gravel.
Oh, even better.
What's that ad that kids trying to explain to the guy how to drive a manual? He's like, "What you got to do? Yeah, is you got to put." Yeah, Chad knows what I'm talking about. It's like an iconic meme ad now. He's like, you gotta take it to 2000, and it's I have to send it to you guys. It's a
I'll
cool.
find the video and post it.
Yeah, please do. But Chad, your updates, my friend.
My updates, not a whole lot. I've just been trying to collect car parts to get things happening.
Mhm.
One of them arrived today, which is the little not
Oh,
Mitsubishi. So that's one part of the puzzle.
yep.
Tiny.
I'm just waiting for the clutch fork to get shipped from Japan, and
Mhm.
we should be good.
We should be magnaring again.
Should be magnaring hopefully very soon.
That was
Apart
awesome.
from that, just did that drive yesterday, which was fun, and got separated from everybody. And
Yeah, sorry.
Chad,
what's that?
where did you go?
Well, I didn't know what the destination was, so me and Kieran just went for a drive, sort of through Macedon and out to Kyneton, and then came back down to
Oh, yeah.
Woodend. So we just did a little drive, like sort of along the freeway, almost. It was nice. It was really nice roads out there. I've never driven those areas.
Yeah, it's not that far out.
That was cool. What else? That's really it, I think. I haven't touched cars otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Adrian.
I broke the stage, and I fixed the stage, and I broke it again.
But it's here.
It's here.
down
Yeah,
there today,
it's
so it's working.
Look, super glue fixes everything.
It does,
We just keep it
absolutely.
at that.
Super.
The disco runs. I was having a very big issue with the right hand light just flickering. Like you'd be driving along and it's just, hey, I'm working, and then no, I'm not working.
So-
Then I am working.
So just to add to Edward's, just British car thing.
Yeah.
British cars.
Well, I thought, I got to drive the car. I had to drive it to work, and I'm like, it gets dark at night, so at least try and rectify it.
Mm.
And so I'm there playing with the wires, like where I knew that the issue was, and it wasn't doing it. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? Then I let go of the wires, and then it does it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what is going on? Like I couldn't figure it out. Turns out you got to use like your whole eyesight, not just like a little bit. Because if I looked down, I would have seen that there was a nut that wasn't on the body properly, and that's where it was earthed.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So,
So
tighten that up.
tighten the nut up, and it was fine. Like it wasn't. Gee, I'm done it, and then it was not
Did it
working.
again.
And I'm like,
Well, there's your
after
problem.
all this, I spent hours on it. Hours.
Well, at least it's a free fix.
And I'm just like, to take it as it goes.
Yeah.
So that's fixed, and now for some random reason, and I still don't know why, when you open up the driver's door halfway, the speakers cut out, all of them. I'm just like, it's going through an amp, so I don't understand how this works.
Just British cars.
Shorting out the whole thing, like shorting
Yeah,
out
just
the
everything.
entire circuit.
Like all speakers.
Yeah, but it's only at a certain like opening, and I'm like, whatever. Whatever, just the car works, it turns on.
That's
Did you just run the speaker cable through the door jam instead of like through the little accordion bit?
I left the speaker wire like going through as normal, and then when I got to like inside the car, not the doors, I cut all the wires and then ran speaker wire all the way to the back where the amp is. But it's just out of nowhere, it's decided, the speaker wire going into that door is like, no, I'm just gonna short everything out. So like there's that many wires under there from the previous owner. I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm very scared to get in there.
Jeez. not a fun not a fun place to be.
But yeah, apart from that, that's it. Like,
Oh, very good.
yeah.
Nothing with me because I haven't been able to do anything, as you guys know. Tonight's topic is part one of controversial car opinions. Dun dun dun. I've just seen Ed's face just go look like, well, what the hell? So these are opinions that we have about cars that people would be like, oh, absolutely not, or oh yeah, I can kind of see where that's going.
Oh, do I have opinions?
Oh, we're well aware. So that is the first part of. We're going to do the part one of that today. So I'm going to start. So
Yeah,
what was that? What was it, David?
I know what you mean.
Yes, let us give us an example.
I think electric cars are good.
Sounds like a grade 4 persuasive text that they've just written me.
I'm getting choked out now by Adrian. No, look, hear me out. Do you know why they're good? Because people, and I said this to Ed the other day. I said people that drive boring cars like, I don't know,
SUVs,
like Mitsubishi ASX drivers and Eclipse Cross. You know who you are. You've chosen that car because it's it's good for my family and it doesn't hurt my back when I put the kids in. No, you've chosen that car because you couldn't care about driving. You know why are you using petrol? Buy an EV, so it keeps the petrol for us enthusiasts who can actually appreciate a car with a soul. So that's why I think EVs are great, because they can just be given to these people. You can take an EV, off you go, buy one, give more petrol for us, so we can appreciate it.
There might be some truth to that,
I think EVs are good, and we all agree that we all like the new Super One from Honda. So and that's an electric car. So I've always been interested in EVs, but with all these petrol prices and everything, and the Strait of Hormuz is Ed's favorite line in the world at the moment.
Now it's they've started some more gunfire, I think, haven't they?
They have.
Does that mean it's no longer the Strait of Hormuz?
It's
curve.
It's the curve of Hormuz. So why should people who don't appreciate it appreciate petrol?
Get it?
Yeah. Why do they get to bloody drive, petrol cars? You're wasting it on an ASX.
If you had no taste buds, why would you eat a beautiful cordon bleu meal?
Yeah, correct. Absolutely. You're just wasting it. Like, what's the point?
Salada. So,
what's wrong with saladas?
What are you talking about? The cupboard you keep food in?
Oh, saladas. I thought you said Lada, as in like there's a problem with the Russian vehicle Lada. They're ground.
Salada. It's a biscuit.
So personally, I think that it's a controversial opinion, but I think EVs are great because they're keeping people out of cars like the ASX and giving that petrol for people like us who actually need it. Controversial or not controversial, gentlemen? Do you reckon that's a controversial opinion?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a controversial headline, but when you explain
it, it makes sense. Yeah,
I don't agree with you.
You don't agree with me? Okay, what?
No, and the whole reason why I don't agree with you is because of population, because of people, right? Because once you start with that, with the whole electric things, that's where it starts going down the rabbit hole. Oh, if we can put electric into the SUVs, then we can put electric into sports cars. Then we can put electric into everything else. Then
they're already
doing it. Well, you know it. Our gas guzzling awesome vehicles are no longer around because we've now decided to put these cars as electric because everybody's enjoying them as a daily commuter.
But there is a caveat to that. The caveat is that the cars that we all love have already been made. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
I'm saying, like, even like the newer ones, as in, for instance, the GR86.
Yeah,
bringing that out as an electric car, that's where you're going to go slap Toyota in the face and go, well, no.
But see, MG, hear me out. I now before you guys just shut me off and completely cancel the program, they brought out. They were known for their sports cars, right? And they haven't got a single sports car in their lineup. But they've brought back a sports car called the Cyberstar, and it's getting quite good reviews. But that's a full EV.
Do you know what's better?
Do we go slap China for doing that?
Oh, I don't want to slap the whole country, man. That's going to end bad. But yeah, Toyota's bringing out the MR2 and stuff, which is not going to be electric or hybrid.
Mm.
So what's going to sell more?
Okay, well, let's that's a.
I'm just saying.
That's a watch this space kind of point.
Mhm.
What are other controversial car opinions we might have, gentlemen?
R35 is not a supercar.
I knew that was going. I knew that was going.
Matty,
to bring it
punch
back
him in the
up.
throat. Punch him in the throat.
Yeah, it's so, to your opinion, it's okay to be wrong, and you will remain to be wrong, but it is
Actually, in all seriousness, though, like I was having a chat with the guys at work. My boss, he's got a family member that works for Porsche, and they do the whole marketing side of things. And we're actually talking about the Porsches, as in the higher end ones. Are they a supercar or are they a sports car? We're talking like the 911 GT3 RS and all that. And I was saying to him, like, if you look at the higher end ones, as in the Carrera GT, the 918, they're definitely a supercar because that's the status that they're made for. Whereas I still believe like a 911 GT3 RS is just a very high end sports car. I don't think it gets into that category of supercar.
That is a fair opinion. That's a fair controversial opinion. I see where you come. I kind of agree with that actually in a lot of ways. I mean, like a 911 was always a vertical, a sports car, right?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like you look at, especially like you go back into the 80s and all that. You got the Lambos, you got the Ferraris, which they were a supercar. They were that exotic. You buy it for that presence, whereas the Porsches were never that. It was more. You'd buy them because you want to drive that car. It's that sporty feeling as you're going around the corners. So that's
Which Porsche you talking about? GT3 RS.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's full bloody race car.
It's literally a race car.
It's like full race car.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like they're not a supercar. They're more of like that sports car side of things.
What about the GT2?
Oh, same thing, a sports car. Like anything like 911 and all that, to me, it's
Even
just
though
that
we would
sports car.
munch a supercar for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, but anything, like you go look at a R35 GDR, that can beat a lot of cars off the line. But again, not a supercar, more of a sports car.
Fair point. Okay.
I just think it comes down to that, like what a supercar is.
But does it? Okay, is it what it looks like, or is it dollar value? Because if it's dollar value, how much is a GT3 RS? Like $500,000? Like they're an expensive car.
They're an expensive car. I think it's more just the presence that it has.
Okay.
And pedigree.
Yeah, like that. I think that's a better way to say it. It's what it's made for. Like when a Lambo comes out, the new ones, the Aventadors and all that, you know it's a supercar because of what it is. Like it doesn't have to parade around and pretend to be something. Whereas like with a 911, to me, it's that car that you want to drive on the street, tow-gaying and on the track. It's a hell of a car, but it just doesn't have that pedigree, that push of what a supercar is.
Okay.
And then Ferrari releases that new
The
electric
Luce.
car. What's that one fall under?
Nugget.
I think that falls under my category of people that want to be that don't deserve to use fuel.
Yep.
But isn't it supercar series that we know of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches?
Yeah, see, that is a good point, Rob, because they do compete in that field. Like you see them in the whatever
they're talking about, like the 12 hour.
The 12 hours is there's
two different classes.
Would they on GT3 be in a different class to like a R8 Audi R8?
Yeah, but that's an Audi R8. That's a supercar.
Really?
Like a Lambo.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Like you look at the classes.
Now we're getting controversial.
There's an actual Porsche class, which is for all the glorified sports cars, and then there's the supercar class, which is your Lambos, your Audi R8s, the McLaren SLS or GTs.
But the Porsche races in those. That's the GT3. The Porsche's race in those.
It's two different classes, though.
No, it's the same.
Unless they've changed that recently. When we went, it was two different classes.
No, they race in the same GT3.
Still not a supercar.
What's controversial is the new Audi R8 that's coming out.
Are they bringing a new R8? Are they?
Apparently,
Okay.
limited edition, and it's going to be over $500,000.
Oh, was that the weird looking one?
Yeah.
Looks like a bit like the e-tron.
Mm,
Yeah, I did see videos of that.
It's
Is it going to be an
hybrid.
just like an e-tron in drag? Is that what it's going to be essentially? Or
I think so.
Like it's a hybrid.
Oh,
V8.
we're going down that path again.
What do you
I think everything's going the hybrid route. It's just emissions, and it's just easier to get more power hybrid.
Yeah,
and it's easier than full electric. That's the problem.
much easier?
Just following the back of this controversial opinion, I think supercars suck. I just think there's no real like place. For like 1% of the population, yeah, absolutely. But like, I don't see anything in them. There's nothing that appeals. You know what I mean?
Is it the compensator factor that those cars have? Like they're always driven, like is it that, or is it the kind of yeah, exactly right.
It
or is
just
it the
feels like, and I'm sure this is not everyone. I'm doing a very wide brushstroke, obviously.
Sweeping
It's
generalization.
everyone. Yeah, I'm generalizing, and this is why I'm popular. It feels like most people who own those supercars are just doing it to please others and also just to be seen in a specific light. And I
Yeah,
don't
and
actually
that's what
interested in the car or driving or
Yeah.
anything to do with.
I agree, Chad.
That's what I was trying to say before.
Useless to park. They can't drive over anything. Not even a sort of
Yes, you can. You got lift on the front.
can't drive over anything. Not even like leaving a car park with a slight gutter or a drain. They seem to struggle with the most basic of tasks. They cost ridiculous money to buy. They cost ridiculous money to service. They're terrible on fuel. Can't reverse them. They're just
You see that turning circle?
terrible. They're hard to get out of. They're really just bad at a lot of things.
They're good at what they're supposed to do, though.
go fast?
No,
Yeah, but
no,
then
not even that. They're good at looking like the person that owns it is a bit of a posh person.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this question: if a person, and I know what the answer is going to be with you guys, two cars in a car park. Okay, there is let's say a Pagoda or a new $1 billion freaking Ferrari. Who's got the cooler car?
What's a Pagoda?
Pagoda, like that, like the old.
Is there
old
an option C?
Option C.
How can you?
Magna.
Manual Magna.
Good old TH Magna. It's manual now. Don't worry,
Don't worry, cuz. I think yeah, like it's but also like the fact that they cost so much to maintain. Like we're talking about that bloody Veyron that Matt was it Matt Armstrong?
Matt Armstrong, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's a $40,000 service on a Veyron for that for £40,000 service, actually what it was.
Yes.
And he did it the same service with extra bits and pieces for just like £1,500.
He fixed the whole gearbox issue with $3.
$3, yeah, it feels a fuse.
The fuse.
Yeah, and they said it needs a whole new gearbox.
Yeah, but that's what they do. That's what those elite class. That's into the hypercar territory.
It's just a glorified VW Beetle.
It is, and I don't agree with what Bugatti has done. They have gone about it the wrong way. Whereas I believe Koenigsegg and Ferrari have gone about it the right way. They've both contacted Matt Armstrong and said, "Here's gift packs. We want to work with you. We want to show you how the cars work." Whereas the way Bugatti's gone, trying to keep it all secret, you're really just hurting yourself, because now people know that it's not about the customer, it's about them protecting their pride.
Absolutely,
because it's just Audi parts bin.
£40,000 for a bloody. What are they doing?
Did you see the gearbox pump?
Yeah,
it's an Audi A5 convertible rooftop.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Gearbox solenoids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, I get trying to protect yourself, but at the same time, you've got this hypercar that's worth millions of dollars, and you're going to use parts bin stuff.
But also, like, okay, if they're going to justify the car, it's fully bespoke, then make it fully bespoke. But if you're also going to charge someone, 4 million times % the price of what it actually costs if with the same part code for a VW Beetle. I'm sorry. That you guys are assholes. That's just that just shows that people that buy those cars. Oh yeah, it's $40,000. Here you go. Put it on the Amex. It's one of those. It's just for me that I'm with you, Chad. Absolutely do nothing.
It actually goes back to what you were saying just before about the two cars in the car park. A little while ago, me and a mate, we went to the Geelong motoring revival or auto revival, whatever it was, and to say the difference in what the cars were, there was a whole side of just Lamborghinis. The other side was all the old American muscle cars. Now, when the Lamborghini started up, they're all revving it, going through the streets, absolutely revving it out because no one was looking at them. Yet there was an Impala coming towards us, wasn't doing anything. It was just cruising along with the lumpy idle, and everybody staring at that instead.
Yeah.
So it does go to show, like what you're saying, it's all about the presence of a supercar, but unfortunately, the bubble that goes with owning a supercar these days is you're a bit of a wanker.
But I also think to add to that point, I think supercars these days are just there's just too many of them. And there's a new model coming out every week. I've lost track of Lamborghinis and all that. I don't even know what they're up to, the Revuelto, whatever it is now. I don't even know who knows what it is. But back then, everything, even in the 90s and stuff, if someone had like a Ferrari, wow, that was a Ferrari. You know what I mean? Now it's just whatever.
That presence.
Yeah, they don't have that same, yeah. Park outside of 550 Maranello, I'll be, oh yes, please.
Hey, that's my favorite Ferrari.
Yeah, it's but you park a new one, whatever that one, the 12 cylindry one. I was like, it's whatever. So
I've actually got one.
Yeah, go.
And I'm very curious on this because every time I talk to someone about this, they are always against whatever I say. If you've got,
here we go.
Yeah,
strap yourselves in, boys.
If you've got two cars, okay, in a drag race, now one is that say supercar, Aventador, whatever it is, which is a very fast car. The car on the other side is say a Supra or a GDR. Actually, I'm going to say Supra because GDRs have gone through the roof money-wise. But it's a Supra. It's been all modified, and it beats the Lambo in a quarter-mile drag strip. Are you the kind of person that goes, well, that Supra is it's absolutely amazing for beating a Lambo? Or is it one of those things that you look at it and go, well, the Lambo is completely stock. The Supra had to be modified to actually be able to beat it, and it's an unfair race.
So you're saying modified, okay,
right. Yeah, a modified versus stock, but
I hear.
Different class brackets.
I think anyone can make a car go fast. That's I think that's anyone can do it. I mean, Luca proved it at the drags, beating all-wheel drive M5, and that's my brother's car's highly modified. But that's that's what it takes.
Do you think that that's a fair race though?
Yeah, because you still have a couple $100,000 in spare change.
Yeah, but the other side of things is you're talking a car that's completely stock compared to a car that is completely modified. How is that a fair race?
Stall.
Now, if the Aventador had a twin turbo kit or it was modified and the Supra still beat it, my answer to that is, that's actually grouse because you got modified against modified. But if you put stock against stock, that Supra won't be able to beat it. Won't even be close to it.
Yeah, but a Supra is not going to cost the same as the Lambo or whatever. So the price points it's a null point.
Absolutely, and
different price points. It's like comparing a Jimny to a I don't know.
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
They're gonna do very similar stuff, but they're not gonna be one's not gonna be as good as the other or something.
That's right. The G-Wagon's not as good.
Yeah. See, I think to add to that, for example, it's a car. They're both cars. They fundamentally do the same thing, take people from one point to another. The price points are all over the shop, completely different, like $500,000 plus to let's say a cheaply modified Evo for 50 grand. Okay, I've seen some Evos with another 50 grand in them do ridiculous 8-second quarter miles.
Yeah,
and it's still it's still cheap. Yes, it's all modified. Yes, it's different, but again, like that's such a really hard question because anyone can make anything go fast.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is
Out
like,
of the box is different, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, I don't think it's fair putting something modified, especially highly modified, up against something that is completely stock. Like it takes away from it because it's like, okay, well, you've spent the time, you spent the effort, you spent the money to make it so that it's quicker. Whereas this one is just straight out of the box. Even say the Supra up against a Mark 8 Golf that's got a stage 85 tune on it. that thing's doing 10-second quarter miles. Your standard Supra is not. But if you go spend the same amount of money or however much money it is building that Supra up and it beats it in the quarter mile, then I think that's where it's a lot more.
So are you saying it's a fair race or not a fair race? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm trying to say that every time that I've brought this up, everyone thinks it's a fair race, stock versus modified. I don't think it's a fair race.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yep.
Controversial opinion. Toyota 70 Series Land Cruisers are shit.
No, they're not just shit. They're a farm truck.
They're expensive. They're very heavy. They're slow. They're incredibly thirsty. The ride
They
is
have a shit turning circle.
They have shit space.
They're overpriced. They're anemic now.
9 out of the 10 things it does are shit, and the one good thing is it can go up a goat track all right off-road.
Can't even do that properly because it's got leaf springs.
There you go.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm with you on that, Ed. I'm with you.
First.
I'm going to lose 2 of my viewers now.
That's all right. They've already gone across to the BYD, so it's all good.
I think I agree, but I also think to that point, I think a 300 series is a ridiculous waste of money.
It's classy. Have you been in one?
Is it though?
Yes.
No.
Like
they are so comfortable.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, they're a nice car, but like, is it a classy car?
Yeah.
It's money better spent than a 70 series, I think. But
it's if you want that little bit of off-roading with the fact that you can have that comfort, that is one of the better ways to go.
Who is taking a $250,000 bloody Land Cruiser off a dirt track?
Okay, so if you really want to know, the owner of my store is actually just about to go on another trip 4 weeks away in the middle of the desert with a 300 series towing the Earth Camper. And he's already been on a 5-week trip all the way up to Broome and back.
Wow.
People do it. When they've got the money, people do it. And if you want that luxury with the off-roading capability, they are a fantastic car.
Oh, thank you.
Do I justify how much they cost?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But it's like saying a Raptor. A Raptor is a waste of money because you can't go with it.
Yeah, you can't.
The whole reason that you buy a dual cab, you can't do what it's made for.
Yeah.
Sorry, gone on a bit of a rant there.
No, absolutely. I hear. I think we've got time for one more controversial opinion, gentlemen, before we move to the quiz.
How about Magnas are better than Falcons and Commodores?
Yeah, fair point. There you go.
That's controversial.
But it's true, so that doesn't really.
I know, right?
And Ed has owned both.
So yeah, so go from
Actually,
no,
that's actually true. I have owned both as well.
I've owned both,
and I have to say that the Magna was better until they broke the drive shaft.
Yeah, this is true.
Look, I'm impressed with the new Camrys. They're the best.
What was that, Rob?
I'm impressed with the new Camrys.
New Camrys are good cars.
Yes.
They move along. They really
Have you
do.
seen the new one? The seven cylinder?
7-cylinder one.
Yeah, they just brought it out. Camry.
Yes, I did see that. The engine in the back and engine in the front. Yeah, I did see that.
That'd be interesting.
All right.
All right, time for the quiz, I think.
It's my quiz tonight.
So, Edward, let me get my notepad up.
Shenanigans, possibly.
So, what I'm understanding here is Matty's going to win. It's going to have to do with some old cars.
It's a bit of variety.
All right, Edward Bunting.
All right, question 1, you schmucks. What was the name of the young Ford engineer who invented the Ute?
David.
Ooh.
David.
Lou Brandt?
I'll give it to you. It's very close. It was Lou Bandt, B-A-N-D-T.
Oh, okay. There you go.
You can have that, Dave.
Nice.
Yeah, you can have that one. That's good.
Question 2. If the sunroof electrics on my 80s 126 Benz stopped working and the roof was stuck open, how would I overcome that as the rain sets in?
Matthew,
Yes,
they have a manual override.
Where is it?
It's in the boot, isn't it?
Correct. And there's a handle you get in the toolkit. I'll give you that, Matthew.
Thank you.
It's not there's no like pneumatic thing to do.
Nah, manual windy thing. Question 3. Who invented the diesel engine?
Chad.
Chad.
John Diesel.
That's what you gonna say, Vin Diesel.
Johnny
Vin Diesel's grandfather.
Rob, Otto, someone.
No, but I sort of like where you're going with this.
Automatic.
Anyone else want to guess who invented the diesel?
Oh, jeez, Diesel.
Looking for a name, right, Ed?
The name. The guy's surname was Diesel, so it's someone Diesel.
Oh,
I get half a
point,
point.
Chad. Yeah, you get half a
Diesel.
point. 0.5.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
He's not that smart.
Oh.
Apparently.
It was Rudolf Diesel.
Rudolph Diesel.
Yes.
Ooh.
And in what year did he patent the first diesel engine?
Matthew?
Yes, Matthew.
1895.
No, but you is close, boy.
Oh,
Let's go closest to then.
Yeah, all right. Well, all right, we'll go closest to.
Rob,
Close to
1896.
Okay, that's Rob. No.
Chad, 1905.
No.
I'll go 1890.
No.
Um,
we-
1899.
No.
1899. And Adrian?
1892. Oh, sorry.
1894.
1894.
1892.
Yeah, so that would be.
Was David closest at 1890?
Yeah, he would be. David, you get the points. Well done.
It's equal closeness.
2 points.
There you go. Point to you.
What?
Question 4.
92.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Yeah. Point each to Adrian as well. He's in
Point
between.
each. Yeah, I think a point each.
Yeah, point each. There you go.
Question 4. What was the top selling car in Australia in May 2026?
Matthew.
Chad.
I think that was Matthew.
May 2026. That would be the new RAV4.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Rob,
Rob,
do I have to be car specific or brand? BYD?
I need make and model.
BYD Shark 6.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
David,
You said car.
what was the top selling car in Australia in May 2026?
I'm going to say Tesla
Yes.
model. Why?
Correct, David.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I was just looking at it before.
First time ever.
Jeez. Okay.
That beats Ranger. That beats Hilux. That beats Rav.
Yeah.
You know the fun fact that Everest is actually down 20% in sales?
Good.
No shit. Everyone's fine.
I'll just say it. I just saw it just before.
Very well done there, David. Question 5. How many different exhaust note prototypes were tested in the design of the original NAMX5?
Oh, that's a great question.
What?
Matthew?
Prototype sounds.
Yeah, like they went, they changed the exhaust X number of times till they got the note right. And
Because I know they wanted it to sound like an Elan too, right? They wanted that's what they benchmarked that car on from memory.
yeah, they wanted a nice note.
They sound terrible.
No, they sound good. I'm going to say
Adrian, that's a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
15.
Got finished.
We'll go closest to. Matt says 15.
15.
Rob, 6.
6.
Chad, 5.
5.
9.
And David?
30.
And anyone else?
Adrian.
10.
David gets the chocolates. It was 30.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
30. Jesus.
And it still sounds terrible.
Did
They,
I like to get it sound like a wheezing hairdryer?
Oh, no, jeez.
Well, it could have been far worse. It could have been far worse. Question 6. What design house penned the infamous 2001 Renault Megane Cabriolet.
Matthew?
Chad? Oh, hang on. Was that Matthew or Chad?
No, Chad can get in there.
Chad?
It was Zagato?
Nope.
Matthew? Was it? I don't think it wasn't Piano. I want to say Bertoni.
No.
David.
Yes, David.
Was it Pininfarina?
No, they did the Peugeot 306 Cabriolet.
306 Cabriolet, yeah.
And a lovely job, might I say.
And a lovely job they did too. A very nice job.
Rob.
Yes, Rob.
Carmen Gear.
It was Carmen. I'll give you that. Not the.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Yeah,
it
there
was.
you go, Rob. Well done.
We were running out of
Finest work.
We were running out of Italian design houses. Best effort.
Can I just rewind back one question? When I mentioned to Ed that the same engine in his MX-5 features in a Ford Laser, he was horrified.
I had a little bit of vomit come up.
Yeah, he did. He
They
did.
still both sound terrible.
Next question.
Next question, 7 we're up to. What brand of Spanish vehicles were offered as prizes on The Price is Right?
David.
90s David.
Yes.
It was Seat, and
Yep.
an extra point if
Seat.
you name the 3 models.
Matthew.
David. Oh,
Yes, David.
no, you go, Matt.
Was that Matthew?
What's up to you? You're the quizmaster, David. Ed, who got in first?
Because I'm not looking at you because I'm looking at my Word doc, so I didn't see who said it first.
All right. The Cordoba.
Yes.
What else did they have then? The Cordoba.
2 more shit cars.
Did they have the Ibiza?
Yes.
And I can't remember the last one.
Chad, if I can tap in.
Yes, Chad. Oh, no, hang on. No, David's got to go.
Go, Chad.
Okay, Chad.
No, go on, Dave.
I think it was the Toledo.
Correct, Toledo.
Toledo.
Were you going to say the same thing, Chad?
The points as you see fit, but basically, Matt gets 2, David gets 1 for that.
Done. Thank you, Raphael.
This came in handy because that enabled you to put power steering on a Mark 1 Golf.
Ah.
Same rack. Is it? Wow. Question 8. What was the longest running car brand ever in Australia?
David.
David.
Citroën.
It was Citroën. Extra point. How many years did they run?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Is it 100?
No, it wasn't. Anyone else?
Chad got in there next.
Chad.
It was 100 and something. I'm going to say 110.
Let's go closest to. So we've got 100, 110,
90, Rob.
90. David, what are you on?
30.
Short.
30.
120.
120. Scott.
115.
And Adrian?
105.
105. I think Matt takes that. It was 101, and Matt was on 100.
So hang on. So have they been the longest running car brand ever in Australia?
Yep. 101 years, and they exited in 2024, so only a couple of years ago.
Did they actually assemble them here in the early days, or did they bring them complete?
They did assemble them at Heidelberg for a while.
There was eras like that, 60s, 70s, or whatever era they assembled them, but no, I think they brought them in complete before that. That was question number 8. So we're up to question 9. What car would cause me to immediately hit my sister on a family road trip?
Matthew.
Yes.
Volkswagen Beetle, punch buggy.
100% correct.
That's a good question.
I wasn't sure where that question was going.
I was like, this is going to be really personal or something.
Hit me.
The violence against women, Australia says no, guys. By the way, just a disclaimer for our
Ed says yes.
Ed says yes to his sister. The violence against siblings, Ed says yes.
I could have written that question. What car would immediately hit my little brother? It could be the same question.
You had to choose violence against women.
Not condoning
Ed
that.
says yes.
Ed says yes.
Question 10. Which car brand has taken one of their model names and made it an EV brand?
Matthew.
Oh.
You can take it, Chad. Take it.
Hey, Chad.
Cupra.
No.
Matthew.
Yes, Matthew.
It's a motor, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they might have done it as well, but it's not the one.
Oh, Adrian.
It's Adrian.
Is it the Ford Mustang?
No.
The Marquee, whatever it is?
Mm.
Made it there.
So which car brand has taken one of their model names, made it an EV brand, and what is the model name? So you've
Mm.
done it,
I
and then
misheard
what's
you.
the model name that's going to be its own EV brand?
I think I know it now.
Oh,
So we've still got in play David, Rob, and Scott.
Yeah.
I can give you a clue. They're not known for their mega reliability.
It's not what I was thinking.
Well,
So
I'll
the
take a guess.
one of them becoming an EV brand is not a bad thing, probably.
Oh, David, is it Jaguar?
No, not Jaguar.
They're in a whole world of pain anyway at the moment. So
All right, I'll tell you. It's Jaguar Land Rover, JLR, but it's the Freelander. Freelander is no longer going to be a Land Rover model. It's going to be its own EV.
Oh, okay.
jeez.
So they're terrible as it is, and they're making it worse.
Worse.
So what's it
Well,
going to be called?
making it better.
Freelander something?
It'll be Freelander is the EV brand, and it might be a Freelander something, yeah, that they bring out. But they're in bed with Cherry to do it.
Oh.
Classy.
So it's a free cherry.
It's a free cherry.
A free Cherry.
Cherry
yeah.
on top.
Cherry. Oh, not bad, Chad. I like that. I
Yeah,
like
they
that.
might call one of them
Are
glacé.
you landing on a cherry?
Freelanders popping their first cherry.
An electric cherry.
An electric cherry. There you go.
There you go. That's the quiz.
That's your quiz. All right, score check.
Great.
Scotty
You
at the
winners.
score. Chad 0.5. Rob and Adrian on 1. Myself on 5. And tonight's winner on a grand total of 6 is Mr. David Prince. Well done, David.
Oh,
Oh, well done.
I
well
called
done.
cheating.
Maybe next
Shenanigans.
Gentlemen, I think that's a podcast.
There you go. That's podcast.
Mhm.
Ed's
buy, swap, and sell. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All gone. Here.
Fresh out of stock.
Fresh out of stock.
Stock.
Adrian's got some
No
to show off.
cars here. Cars no here.
I don't know how you're going to show
Yeah,
it
I'll
on there.
sort it out in a second.
Not flying.
So yeah, if you want to buy one of his cars, no cars for sale. Sorry.
no.
David's words of wisdom.
This one's aimed at Scotty. I'm borrowing words of wisdom from a famous shoe manufacturer. Scotty, just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Just do it.
Rob's fabrications. Rob's retirement.
Yep.
Rob's
travels.
Rob's travels. Rob's doing it. Rob's transits.
What is Rob doing?
A lot of gardening, working on a transit, motorbike riding, all sorts of things.
I want to be retired too.
Enjoying life.
I love watching your stuff. You're always out somewhere.
He is. He's great.
Imagine if I retired before you, David. You'd be pissed.
I would.
Oh, now you've done it.
That's like when I think I've told you this before, when I worked at BM Melbourne, I was telling one of my colleagues about my upcoming holiday to Bali, in like a month's time. And he goes, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Comes in the next day, he books with his wife a similar trip to Bali, applies for leave before me, and goes on the holiday like the next week.
What a prick.
Wow.
I'm like, I tell you about you've stolen my holiday.
That's dead.
I mean, I was still going online, so it's not that it was bad, but it was sort of like you weren't going on one till I told you, and now you've beaten me to my own holiday.
That's so petty.
I'm going to Cape York in August. So there's 5 of us on motorcycles.
Mm.
And 3 support cars, an Isuzu D-Max,
Yeah,
a Hilux, and an old Land Cruiser. I don't know, whatever it is. One of those about 20-year-old Land Cruiser.
nice.
60 or 80.
I think it's an 80. It would be an 80. It's an 80. So he's doing
And
a
that
lot
will
of
still outdrive everything else there.
It'll be 100 now at that point.
So they're going to buy $5,000 or $10,000 nuggets and just trash them because they're going to try doing the
Hell
Tully
yeah.
track and all track and all the other tracks. Anyway, this guy's place that we went to, he does BMS automation for mechanical services and stuff, whatnot. He's got a Miata with a V8 supercharge, V8 in it.
How's the exhaust note on that?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
Was that one of the 30 that they tested?
I think that's number 31.
And he's got a BRZ that he races.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool car.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
and he's got a ZD Fairlane that he's just doing up. He's going to have something like, I don't know, 600 horsepower in that thing.
That one doesn't need an exhaust note change.
No, and he's also, doing up a mini with his mate or something, like a coupe, like the modern mini, but for a race series. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
he's got some real nice cars in his garage. Very nice cars. He's got a little lathe mill. He's got all his hoists and everything else. So he's very well set up.
So it's inspired you, Rob.
Okay,
Yeah,
pure,
it's inspired
Rob.
me, yeah.
What's his job so I can get in on that?
Yeah. So building automation.
Building automation.
Yeah, it's out of my league.
Yeah, I ain't smart enough for that.
Nah.
Scotty's golf tip of the week or Scotty Snitches? What is it today?
So my golf tip of the week is it's a little bit of golf, but a little bit of life mixed in there too. I think it's very important to find something that calms you down, relaxes you, get out a little bit in nature. And, if it's golf, great. If not, that's still fine too. But just finding something that calms you and relaxes you while you're out there and about, whether it's a little walk, place that you like to go to, just
I was thinking
enjoy it. Enjoy it. Get that heartbeat lowered.
In the famous words of David Prince, there's something in that for all of us. Chad's deliveries.
All of it.
Delivering to a place near you.
We're doing it. Australia Post is setting trucks on fire. You might have seen in the news.
Yeah.
What happened? They set them on fire.
There was a trailer a couple of weeks ago. It caught fire on the highway to Adelaide, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all.
That might have been my
transmission swaps as well.
That might have been my Molotov cocktails I was transporting in a package.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
Might have just been a fireball or left there.
Sorry.
Scotty.
Yeah. It's so dangerous to declare dangerous goods. I didn't think they were that dangerous. I hadn't lit them yet.
Oh, that's
not dangerous till you light them, yeah.
Yeah, but my bad. I apologize.
You apologize in advance. Adrian, anything you want to plug?
Nah, not really.
Adrian's ARBs. If you need help, go see him there. Like us your Facebook page is Car Talk TORQE with Matty J. If you missed any of our previous episodes, they're all up on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasting up. So don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review to us there. Check out our merch. Go to our Print Locker store. The link is in the show notes below. Or as well as if you go to Print Locker and type in Car Talk store. You can support the show, become a patron to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Car Talk podcast. Gentlemen, honor as always, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.
See you later. Thanks, everyone.
Guys, take it easy.